Hi everyone. In my last video, I taught you how to transform your nerves into enthusiasm in the case of a speech or an interview. Okay, so what about dealing with the actual nerves? What about calming the nerves? You have several techniques, but my first and probably my most important technique or tip is rehearsal. It's not something that most people want to hear, but practice. Okay, I hate preparing for interviews. I hate rehearsing anything, but it is good to rehearse for some of the most common questions you're going to have so that you are not stuck when you're already nervous. Because when we're nervous, our brain kind of freezes up a little. But if there's a default mode that we can rely on, we have that information sort of accessible to us because we've already rehearsed it, we can kind of overcome our nerves in that way. So rehearse for an interview, but for a speech, practice, 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 practice. My speech students hate hearing that. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. I say, you need to rehearse your speech 10, 12 times to feel comfortable with it. And they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, lady, I'm going to be writing this at 2 a.m. the night before it's due, so I'm not going to even rehearse it one time. But then those students are up there super nervous, super shaky. They get lost. They read from their cards when they are not supposed, they're just supposed to refer to their note cards, right? Probably if you're giving a speech, you're giving an extemporaneous speech and you are just referring to your note cards. You're supposed to have good eye contact. You're supposed to have sweeping eye contact, looking around the room, right? You can't do that if you're stuck to your note cards, which you're going to be if you don't practice your speech. So that is the number one tip to calm your nerves. You will still probably get nervous when you stand up in front of the class or the group, whoever you're speaking to, but once you start speaking, that routine, that practice, it will be if you do it enough to where it's a little bit rote, it will kick in and your nerves, your feeling of nerves will diminish when you realize, oh, I'm confident in what I'm doing because I know it, because I prepared myself for this. So that is an important tip. Another important tip is to take a deep breath. As you're walking up to speak or as you're preparing to speak, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. This has been proven to reduce anxiety, okay? And that's what you need to do to kind of clear your head a little bit. And so that's another important tip. So practice, take a deep breath or two, and you're going to do great.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thanks.